Alright my peeps, it's time for the last prediction game video of the weekend, and I thought I'd finish it off with the Royal Rumble matchup. It's a match you're going to see this Sunday. Obviously you see it every single year at the Rumble. It's going to be 30 superstars fighting it out, throwing each other over the top rope, and the last man standing, or the last person inside the ring, wins the matchup and earns a title match at Wrestlemania. Main events Wrestlemania for the title of his choosing. Could be the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. So, as you can see here, the gameplay, the simulation, I played a 30-man Royal Rumble, and this is the ending of it. Instead of bringing you guys like a 30-minute video, thought I'd shorten it to, around 9 minutes or so. So, this year, like I said, a lot of people are saying, it's so obvious John Cena's gonna win. John Cena's gonna win the Rumble. It's too obvious. Me, I don't think so. I don't think it's that obvious. The thing is, I could see other people, other than John Cena, winning the Rumble matchup. For example, Ryback. I could see Ryback winning the Royal Rumble matchup. But actually, a couple months ago, I was like, for sure, Ryback's winning the Rumble. It's obvious. Well, not necessarily obvious, but, I was pretty, certain that Ryback was going to win the Rumble. But now, after thinking about it a little bit, I'm thinking maybe Ryback doesn't win the Rumble. See, when it comes to Ryback, I initially thought we were going to have Ryback winning the Rumble and then challenging the Big Show, who was the champion at that time. At the time, I thought Ryback was going to win the Rumble. And then they have a matchup at WrestleMania where Ryback maybe lifts up the Big Show for the Shell Shock, who knows. But now, after the whole Shield thing, where the Shield keeps attacking Ryback every single time he's in a title match or in a big match, I'm thinking Ryback won't be in the title match, in the title picture at WrestleMania, in the world title picture at least, or WWE Championship. Which the Shield attacking him, like I said, every single time he's in a big match or whatever. I'm thinking he's going to be facing off against the Shield at WrestleMania. In a 1-on-3 match, maybe just a normal 1-on-3, or maybe elimination style. Or maybe he teams up with Sheamus and Randy Orton to face off against the Shield in a 3-on-1, 3-on-3, tag team matchup. It seems like Ryback is going to be the guy to, get payback on the Shield on behalf of the rest of the roster and himself, I guess. But I could very well be wrong on that. I mean, the Shield has attacked a bunch of people. They've attacked John Cena too, but I don't think John Cena is actually going to fight the Shield at WrestleMania. They've attacked a bunch of guys, so maybe, Ryback will put the Shield aside and, focus on the world title or something like that and actually win the Rumble. And then you've also got Sheamus and Randy Orton. These two, I think they've got like an equal chance or equal opportunity to win the Rumble. When it comes to Sheamus, he won it last year, so if he wins this one too, that's his second Rumble victory 2 years in a row. And I usually don't predict somebody winning the Rumble if they've already won it. That's the reason why I've never, predicted John Cena winning the Rumble until now. Since 2008 when he won the Rumble match. So, but in this case, I could possibly see Sheamus winning just because, this year I'm going with John Cena winning the Rumble match, and he's won it already. So if John Cena can win the Rumble twice, I'm thinking Sheamus could too. And not only that, but I think there's a possibility of having Randy Orton versus Sheamus for the world title match at WrestleMania. And if that's going to happen, one of these two guys has to win the world title, and the other guy has to, win something to become the challenger for that World Heavyweight Championship come WrestleMania time. So Sheamus could win the Rumble, and then you could have Randy Orton winning the Elimination Chamber or something like that. Or it could be vice versa. Randy could win the Royal Rumble matchup, and Sheamus could win the world title at some point before WrestleMania. But the issue with that, the problem with that is, right now the champion is Del Rio. If the Big Show wins, then Big Show's the champion. If Dolph Ziggler wins, he's the champion. But if either Randy Orton or Sheamus wins, the world title before WrestleMania, and it beats, the champion, then the champion you know, you've heard me say this so many times, but the champion is always entitled to a rematch. You can, you know, get a rematch. And with WrestleMania being the pay-per-view after the Elimination Chamber, I'd assume that that champion would want his rematch at WrestleMania. So that's also one reason why I think maybe Sheamus and Randy don't win the Royal Rumble matchup. But at the same time, you could also have a triple threat match or fatal four-way match at WrestleMania with Randy, Sheamus, and two other people. Maybe Big Show, maybe Del Rio, maybe Ryback, who knows. And then you've also got The Miz. The Miz, he recently seems like he's getting a push, although the win-loss record isn't the best. You know, Ric Flair kind of passed on the torch to him, giving him the figure 4 leg lock. It's his new finisher. And maybe they top off the push with a Royal Rumble victory, an unexpected Royal Rumble victory for The Miz. I don't think too many people expect The Miz to win the Rumble, so him winning the Royal Rumble matchup would definitely be a surprise. He's never won it before either, so maybe 2013 is his year. Maybe he wins the Rumble this year. And then also, you've got CM Punk and The Rock. Now, I know CM Punk and The Rock are in a championship match, which is probably also going to close off the show, be the main event. But if it's not the main event, if it's actually before the Royal Rumble matchup, then I could see the loser of that matchup entering the Royal Rumble matchup. So let's say CM Punk retains, I could see The Rock going into the Rumble and winning the match, and then earning himself another shot at that championship at WrestleMania. Or you could have CM Punk lose the WWE Championship matchup, lose his title, and then backstage you have CM Punk attacking one of the Royal Rumble entrants, attacking them, taking their number, kind of like Royal Rumble 05, where Kurt Angle attacked somebody and took the Royal Rumble number to enter the Royal Rumble matchup. So CM Punk does that, enters the Rumble, wins the matchup, and then gets another shot, or a rematch, I guess, for his championship at WrestleMania. But the thing is, if CM Punk, you know, does lose the championship before the Rumble matchup, I don't think he's actually going to do that, thinking about it right now, because he's entitled to a rematch clause, so he doesn't necessarily need to, you know, win the Rumble matchup to get a rematch. And also, I know some people are predicting maybe Dolph Ziggler wins the matchup. I don't think he's going to win the matchup because, you know, he's already got the Money in the Bank briefcase for the world title, so if he wins the Rumble, he'd probably go for the WWE Championship, but the thing is, with the WWE Championship title picture at WrestleMania, I think it's going to be The Rock versus John Cena, not Dolph Ziggler versus The Rock or something like that. But I do think he's going to be in the Final Four. And when it comes to John Cena, why do I think John Cena is going to win the Rumble match? John Cena had a bad 2012, and then after 2012, he cut a promo on how he's going to have a great 2013, so he started the year off by beating Dolph Ziggler and dumping poop on Dolph Ziggler and AJ. And I think they're also going to have John Cena win the Royal Rumble matchup to really, you know, kick off 2013 in a strong fashion, and that way his journey back to the WWE Championship is more epic. And that's pretty much it, and we could probably look forward to some cool returns like maybe Shelton Benjamin, Christian, Mark Henry, Carlito, maybe John Morrison, who knows, we'll see come time for the Rumble. But as far as the winner goes, I'm going to go with John Cena as my pick, my prediction to win the Royal Rumble matchup. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, you can click that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Really helps me out. Let's try and make these Royal Rumble prediction game videos the highest rated ones yet. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.